But the consulates or the embassies or the places where you would apply, the physical places where you would apply in Ukraine are, bombed or closed. How do people apply physically?
Okay, good point, good point. So the application, both in Canada, I'm going to treat this particular topic, together, Canada and US, because it's so similar.
Sure.
In both Canada and the US, it can be done online. In the Canadian case, you have to create your own portal, which a lawyer can do for you, or you can do yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you upload an application with all the relevant documents. And assuming you've provided everything that's needed, including answering all the questions, your application will be approved, and the Immigration Service will advise you to make an appointment for a biometrics exam, the fingerprinting, and thereafter pick up your visa, which will be put into your passport for you to be able to travel to Canada. In the US, it's something similar. It's online. The State Department has what's called a DS-160 form that you have to fill in. That can be done online. Usually you do it applying to a specific consulate. So it might be Vienna, it might be Warsaw, it might be Paris, London, wherever it is. And basically it's a 20-page questionnaire that requires answers, name, address, date of birth, place of birth, all that kind of stuff. In both cases, you're going to be answering the same questions. It is very important to be as accurate and detailed as required in the questionnaires. And the questionnaires will talk about your travel history. Now let's see if I got this right. I think it's travel history since birth, since 18 years of age onward, and your work history, year by year, every job you had. And if you weren't working, then unemployed for what period of time. But you have to, these are details that these questionnaires will ask you that you have to fill in. And so that's the process. Is in the US case, you're going to fill it in this DS-160. They require a picture. You can do a selfie if it, depending on how well you do your selfie, it'll work for Canada, and usually it'll even work for the US. Headshot of each applicant. And you have to apply for each family member. So it's the wife and the 2 kids or whatever it is, right? All 3 of them require these forms to be filled out. And the ideal is they have a passport for each person, and they have a birth certificate for the children, and possibly a marriage certificate for the wife. Those are the basics. I can't think of what else they might need, but I think those are the basic ones. Let's say you don't have them. It's possible to get the visa without even those, but you have to explain why you don't have them. Well, the war, I escaped. I didn't care about my documents. I was cared about my life as an explanation, but you have to provide an explanation.